Hey you guys, it's Susan Brennan here, and real quick before I started, I wanted to show you my cat is like posting up in front of the heat right now, and he is just in heaven, totally getting a massage. You can see he's just really happy right now. So that was the first thing I wanted to show you, and I got my Christmas lights up. I'm so excited, my little tree. I still need to find a topper for it, and I'm super excited to decide what I want to put on there to make it all girly and Christmassy and fabulous. And I also wanted to drop in with a quick story from today. So a lot of you know I've been dealing with just a lot of, shall we say, opportunities for growth when it comes to technology, especially over this last month. It's just been nuts. And tonight I finally got internet installed at my place again after not having it for over a month at my house. So I've been working from all over trying to get, stay on top of stuff while internet has been vacant from my house. So I called to get it installed last week and got an appointment all set up, and it was scheduled for this afternoon, so I left where I had been working to come be home so I could be here when they got here, and they didn't show up, and thankfully it was just a 1 hour window instead of the 8 hours they normally give you. So anyway, I called the company, and as it turns out, they said, you called and you canceled that, so we didn't plan on coming in. And I said, well, I didn't call and cancel that. You can check phone records, like I never called in to cancel. And so they said, oh, okay, well, we'll get you rescheduled, no problem. And so they did. Thanks for all the love, you guys. Hi, everyone. So they said, okay, well, we'll need to set you up with a brand new account and get you totally squared away. So they went through that whole process. And, there's like, whatever, the $40 installation fee and then the monthly cost and all that. And they were totally sweet about it, and the monthly cost went down because they had a special this week that they didn't have last week. So there was kind of that hidden blessing in the original hassle. And as my title says here, fortune favors the bold, and ask and ye shall receive. So I went ahead and said, hey, you guys, because this was an inconvenience and you guys have been really great, but this did take several hours from my workday. So would you mind waiving the installation fee? And the guy on the phone was very nice. He's we keep that. My boss would never approve that. And I said, well, totally understand that he hasn't approved it before. And at the same time, I know that this wasn't your fault or your boss's fault directly, but the company is responsible for canceling an installation, and would you mind asking him? And he said, well, they don't do that. It's a big company, and they don't do that. And he said, I've already asked before, and they've said no every time. And again, he was being super nice. And so for a third time, I said, I totally get that you've already asked before and that they've said no every time. So is there someone that I could talk to, because they haven't talked to me before, and I would love to ask them and see what we can work out, because this is, apologies are great, but they're not fixing the inconvenience that this has caused. And so he said, in a very polite, but he was kind of getting annoyed, but he was being super polite and professional. He said, well, do you mind if I put you on hold? Let me go see if I can find someone for you to talk to. And I said, great, I really appreciate your help. Thank you so much. And he hopped off the phone maybe 45 seconds later, probably not even. He hopped back on the phone and he said, Susan, I got my boss to go ahead and waive the installation fee for you. And I was like, that is awesome. Thank you so much for your help. And I just really praised him, because I could tell that he was uncomfortable because he'd already asked before and they'd already answered. And every time before, the answer had been no. Every single time he'd asked, the answer had been no, until this time. So what I want you to take away from that, take away from it what you will. What I took away from that was sometimes people need a little extra nudging and that support, that you're on their team and you're totally backing them up, and it's not their fault and it's not their failure if it doesn't work. But you're giving them the encouragement to try it again and see if maybe there's a different approach we can take. And maybe it's me asking instead of you asking this time. and celebrate with someone when they do something. He was clearly uncomfortable with it, but he did it anyway, and it worked, you guys. And when he was so excited when he got back on the phone to tell me that he like successfully got his boss to waive the installation fee. Such a simple thing. Like, it's a $40 installation fee. It's not going to make or break me. But it was one of those, like, it's the principle of the thing. And it was so awesome for him to be so excited that he had this success with his boss and that he was able to totally come back for a happy customer story. So that is my story from today. It's been a really great day, super productive, and now I can finally be working at home with my internet, my very own little house with my little Christmas tree and my little kitty cat here. This is Cashmere, who's being camera shy. But I wanted to share that with you because it was definitely, it was a little bit uncomfortable for me to ask so many times. But at the end of the day, it worked, and everyone won from it. So, you know, it was a great situation that ended up super well, and the people who came to install my internet were fabulous and super helpful, really nice, and all is well. So take that chance, be bold, ask for what you want, and it's okay to ask a couple times and get creative with your approach. So that's what I want to leave you with until tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow morning, Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. Pacific for Growth and Grace, right back here on my personal page. And I will hope that you sleep well in the meantime. Bye, you guys.